Good morning, boys and girls. Today, what we're going to be doing for social studies is we're going to answer a transportation and communication open-ended question, okay? We have talked about this a lot in the classroom. I'm going to read you the open-ended question, and we're going to talk about it. It says, answer the following questions in complete sentences. Please make sure that your writing is in complete sentences. It really should be one full paragraph, okay? So if you notice, there's 3 bullet points, okay? So that means there's 3 questions, we'll say, that you need to answer and to respond to, okay? So the first says, describe how transportation and communication have changed over time, okay? And look at that word describe. Okay, pay close attention to the word describe. I don't want to just see transportation and communication changed a lot over time and then move on. Okay, we know they change. How did they change? Why did they change? Describe it. Okay, describe how it has changed over time. Okay, the next one says give an example for each, one for transportation and one for communication. So give an example of one form of transportation and one form of communication. And then you want to explain why these changes took place. Okay, so for example, if you're looking at communication and you're thinking about the phone and thinking about how that has changed from a long time ago, you want to explain why did the phone change? Okay, why do we not still have the phones that were available a long time ago? Why did the phones and the cars, why did they change? Okay. So that is what you're doing today. So you are just going to start typing on this document. Remember too, when we're thinking about how to respond to these type of questions, okay? We want to make sure it makes sense. We want to make sure it flows. All of these things that we've been talking about. Remember, we've learned about topic sentences, openings, things like that. You can, of course, restating the question. Okay, you want to apply all of your knowledge that you've learned about writing and answering open-ended and put it into practice here. So this is kind of fun because this is kind of social studies, but it also incorporates writing and a lot of the strategies we've been talking about over the course of the year. Okay, so when you're finished answering these questions, make sure it sounds right. You have your capital letters, your punctuation. You can use those linking words we talked about too, because it asks us to give an example. For example, the car changed over time. One way the car changed over time is, and then describe it. Okay. So I feel like I'm rambling on and on and on, and I could, keep going, but this is kind of for me to see what you know. So I don't want to completely show you and tell you how to answer this question, but I want you to make sure that you answer all parts of your question and using a lot of the strategies we talked about in writing a topic sentence, if you can, linking words, making sure it all makes sense and it looks good. Okay. All right. So, that's what you're going to be working on today. And like I said, you can just begin typing on this document. Okay. All right. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, take your time. Okay. I know how smart all of you are and how much you have really learned this year, and you really have. So take your time and do your best work, because I know you can do it. All right. All right. Have a good day. Bye.